Thank you for watching here on YouTube at Blooming Light. If you happen to be logging in live on the original air date, I believe it is Thursday, July is it the 24th or the 25th, 2025? If you're logging in live, if you happen to be watching at a later time and date, if you are a decent being in this universe, then I just want to say thank you. All right, so here's an update. Targeted individuals, what they're up to. Okay, let me give you the 411 and let me give you how this blew up in their face and they don't know it yet. And they don't know it. Okay, so as a targeted individual, you guys have a law enforcement that's corrupt businesses that are using that to surveillance you, right? Here's the kicker, the oxymoron. Using that to illegally follow you, surveillance you, hiring various people to do so, hiring them to look like people that are just, doing exercise, doing laps in the mall. They're hiring people to look like they're just rando shoppers, but they are instructing them to do certain things to annoy you. Now, here's the kicker. Okay, so as you all start to take your power back, in other words, you treat them the way they treat you. If they're going to insist on following you and surveillancing you, you get to do the same thing. Okay, but now here is where they are doing what they've been doing since ever they existed as the trash bags that they are. Okay, they're exploiting laws, rules, and regulations in which they don't abide by, aren't they? So today, the people that stalked you, or whenever you see this, the people that were stalking you have the audacity to report you to security. Here's where it's going to get interesting. Yeah, because I'm going to tell you what I do know, that the person who report you all, they're the perpetrator. The persons that are going to the security guards in these various places are the perps. In some cases, the security themselves are the perps. Okay, I have to say that. I'm not saying that's always the case, but it is, because if the security guard is a friend of the whore that was fucking with somebody, if they're a friend, a family member, we're not supposed to be, this is how I know people are full of shit. Because if your relationships is obscuring your judgment, because you're a friend, that's your homeboy, that's your sister, that's your brother, then you're just as corrupt as the rest. Okay? Or if they're refusing to see, because sometimes the purpose hiding this from their family member or from the people pretending like they're a victim, right? So it's usually the stalkers themselves that's going to be doing the reporting. Okay? Oh my God, we're getting reports that this person is following us and they're recording us, and that's not supposed to be. Yeah, bitch, nigga, just like you're not supposed to be following me. Just like you're not supposed to be illegally surveillancing me. Anyway, so now their whole idea is to get you trespass. See, this is what they're trying to do, so I'm gonna help y'all out. They're trying to get you all in activity, to get you trespassed from everything, right? But guess what? This blew up in their face because I'm not. I'll be back tomorrow. And I'm going to beat them at their own game. So, epic fail suckers. You're not getting me trespassed from them all. You just revealed to me your hand. So now I'm going to use it against you. Dumbass. And guess what? I got some good information. I'm not going to get into that. It's going to work for me. Okay? Whether or not the person in which I got the information from. See, it don't even matter. If the person in which I got the information from is crooked, it don't matter. I just got some tools that's going to help me outsmart these suckers. So sorry, epic fail suckers. I'll be back at the mall whenever I want. I'll be back tomorrow. Oopsie, epic fail. They got an empty, temporary, shallow victory that's going to lead to their demise. They showed their hand, so they have helped me. Oh, shit, gotta love it. You gotta love it. See, one thing I'm skilled at, they'll find this out the long and painful way. Suckers. Nope, I am not trespassed. My ass will be at the mall tomorrow and the day after that 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 and whenever the fuck I want. And guess what? Now they revealed their hand, so now I'm gonna beat them at their insidious game. Corrupt law. I'm gonna beat you. Corrupt landlords. I'm gonna beat you at your game. Your people are revealing their hand. Empty, shallow victory. Not even a good 24 hours of victory, because I'll be back tomorrow. And I got some good info. See? Yeah. Now listen, I'll say this for fun and shits and giggles. See, I know that there's a chance, for some of you, there's a chance that even security is involved. Okay? They might even look familiar. They may look like a Walmart delivery person. Maybe. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. Here's where I'm going. I've gotten what I need. I'll say that. Out of it. And I'm not trespassed. See, that's the whole thing about being a targeted individual. It's designed to try to, twist the law. Meanwhile, you have real killers out here. You have nasty, pedophilic, retarded, bigot motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You have all sorts of trash floating around, and they can't even they can't get a handle of that shit. They can't even do their job. They can't do their fucking job. I'm just gonna call it. They can't do their job. You got real shit out here in these here streets happening. And they can't handle that. If you paid them good money to do it, they still couldn't fucking shit. They still couldn't fucking manage to do it. So this is why, if you're a targeted individual and you end up hearing this video, they're trying to trigger you into doing things to try to get you. You see that? But they're failing hard. They're failing. And what they're doing as they continue these little penny ass psychological tactics is helping me to whoop their ass. Good and plenty. It's helping me to put them in a corner. Because I see them. I smell them. Say, oh, really? That's what you thought? Now I done just got some info to be more sophisticated at what the fuck I need to do. Idiot. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. They're idiots. They thought they were smarty pants. Oh, security guard. Oh, they're here. Mr. Security Man person. They are following me, bitch. No, let's reverse that. Nigga, let's reverse that. All of you, ranging from 60 to 18, nigga. I ain't fooled by none of that shit. You're hired to look like you're somebody getting exercise. I'm more intelligent then I look. And I'm gonna tell you, security, if you are involved, you might want to uninvolve yourself before you get pulled in. Okay? Because if you have connections with the names in which I've given you, that's gonna come out. I'm just saying. And the reason why I talk that way, because I know that this thing has went far and long and deep. So I'm just giving everybody their heads up. That's all. If you are involved, security, if your name ends up being connected to the people that's going to go down, you might want to reconsider some things. That's all I'm going to tell you. Because they are going down. So if you a relative of the motherfuckers' names that I gave you, a friend, an associate, this is a small town. And I am aware. I'm more aware than I appear. And just because I don't say anything in moments, don't mean it doesn't come to me. Okay? So I'm going to give you, just like you gave me a courtesy, security, you gave me a courtesy today. Okay? We had a nice little discussion. Okay? But I also experienced that with someone else in Silsby. That was a Walmart delivery person on some that delivered something to my son and was on some BS regarding the neighbors. So I'm letting you know, if you're being offered something or involved whatever, this is your shot to pull your ass the fuck up out of it before it gets real. Okay? Exploitation of your position and exploitation of rules that you all aren't reinforcing pertaining to your own behaviors and the people that's working for this group is going to come out. Okay? So it's two things, collective. The people that are reporting you, as well as in some cases the ones who come to you, are all involved. But they're never really successful. Like in my case, in this situation, I'm not trespassed, which means, he was like, for my safety and considering everything today, it's fine, go ahead and leave. And then I come back, blase. And so I'll be back. But guess what? This only helps me to fine tune my game. Since now I see what they up to. So now I'll just be, whether it's successful or not, I'll just be either calling security, when I notice these things. Or, like I said, I was given some information, some resources that's gonna help me do what I gotta do and not get asked to leave nowhere. Dumbass. They dumb. They dumb because they sharpening my game. That's why I'm gonna keep saying they dumb. They sharpening the game. And then it's helping to bring in all the players because see now, that's the thing about a RICO case. Sometimes they'll be forced to have to reveal their hand. All of the layers and the elements and the people that are involved. So here's your notice, suckers. You're a loser. Empty shout of victory. I will be back. And now sharper than ever. I was born for this. And I will win. You understand? In fact, I'll rephrase that. I'm a sovereign being. I am empowered. I have already won. It's just a matter of all of the players I'm going to take out with me. That I'm going to take out. That's what this is. I already won. If you're the losers, the suckers, the corrupt enterprises of all, you're a loser. You're a loser. And you're useless. And I will have you. And all of your little imps too. I will beat you. I have beat you at your game. I'm going to have your badge, your licenses, your jobs, your careers. I won. I will have your reputation. I will have your relationships. I will have your homes and properties and resources. You fucked with the wrong bitch. You targeted the wrong motherfucker. I'm going to have everything. You're a loser and will always be a loser.